Howdy do. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. How we all doing? Howdy, howdy. Got pizza. That sounds nice. Blueprints, let's go. Well, we're not playing today, but we're going to talk about it a little bit, I guess. Howdy do. You ready to cook dinner? Hope you enjoyed dinner. Big Wade.
I was born
Normal
to
size
subscribe
for me.
to Wade.
At Monica, stay Twitch Prime Reason for 19 months. Welcome back. Chaotic, I did not.
I was
Luna,
born
the full year
to
Twitch Prime.
subscribe to
Finished having
Wade.
50 months. Doing pretty well, I think. I hope. Who knows?
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Raspin, I have. There have been a couple times I've thought about poking Dan about going back to Bellrite, but just the holiday season, man, I don't know. It's been a crazy busy time.
Subscribe to Wade.
I've also been struggling more than usual. I've always struggled to finish games, in case you guys haven't noticed. I've been struggling more than usual lately, man. I'm just burning through watching stuff, playing stuff. I don't know. Been having some game commitment issues. We're also in the 19 months Twitch Prime. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Okay, this is 7 months.
To subscribe to Wade.
First up at 26. Woohoo! Welcome back. Saw a new video episode on the podcast for guys on video game trailers. Video game trailers, movie trailers. I just don't want to see any of them. Feather Touch in 41 months Twitch Prime.
Subscribe to Wade.
Katie Long with the Twitch Prime reset for 13 months. Happy New Year. Been Bison the 10 months Twitch Prime. Hello. Hope you're well.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
You're mad because you played Clash Royale. Big mistake. I don't know what Clash Royale is. Is it like Clash of Clans? I don't know what Clash Royale is. I didn't know there was a board game for Valheim. Getting older? You see. Yeah, that's nice of you to say, but yeah. What happens? Sorry, 100 bits. Goodbye, ups, down and back today, and still a little sore. Hope this makes it better. Oh, this does make it better. Well, hopefully it goes well. Playing Subnautica lately? That's cool. I never got into Subnautica. I tried a couple different times. I don't know. I don't know why. I think it was called Far Sky back in the day. I was
born to subscribe to Wade.
Which I think was like shorter Subnautica. I don't know why I never got into Subnautica. It's everything you'd think I would like in a game. However, I've always had this thing. I don't have a fear of the ocean like Mark does, but I've always been stressed about being underwater, and that harkens back to Sonic the Hedgehog way back in the day. I used to make my sister play Sonic the Hedgehog, and I would watch her. She was my first Let's Player because I got too stressed out with the underwater levels and the music amping up and like having to get the bubbles and stuff. So just something about being underwater, it usually has not clicked for me. Now, Soma and Far Sky are exceptions. I played both of those. I feel like there's been a couple of other shark games, but there was something about Subnautica where survival mechanics and everything else, it just never quite clicked, and I don't know why. I do not know why. The Crash Bandicoot water levels. Those were. Oh, you're about the. I was thinking about the jet ski. You're talking about the ones where you were underwater and had to like kind of side scroll a little bit. Yeah.
I was born.
Emily did the 61 months over 5 years. Welcome back. Can I play TF2? Yes. Will I? No. Mario water levels. Bloop 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 bloop. Yeah. What's my favorite game? All time. The ones that come to mind right away. The original Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, which to me actually Black and White are better, but like there was just something about when, Blue and Red came out. Diablo 2, Minecraft, and Blueprints.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Is it weird that those are like the top ones I think of? Brendering Day, the 3 months Twitch Prime. Welcome back. Nolan Day, the 100 bits. They break a lot of things. I do say a lot of things. No, I will not. No. Please center myself. Okay. Here's the problem though. You guys don't see this. This is very off center for like my camera. It's very centered for how I have it set up. Like this scene is actually incorrect. Because actually on my camera, I'm centered right here.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
But this is off. Why is this off? Why can't I move this? I can't move my camera to center it. So I ordered a new computer that'll be here hopefully for the next like week or two. Like I am centered right now. Because as you can see, I'm like centered between the posters. But for some reason, this scene is not centered correctly and I can't move it. That's weird.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
So no, guess I won't. Because it won't. OBS will literally not let me move this right now for some reason. Dragon Cat, they have the 53 months. Hello. Talent, they have the 27 months over 2 years. Whether they the 300 bits, I can't. Okay, they give the 57 months. Darby, they have the 100 bits. Technology talking to Wade stream. I guess so. Major Wolf Dog, they have the sub, baby. I love our Craft side. Drag my brother into the chaos, forcing to play with me. He hates me now. Yeah, it's rough. I think we're getting back to it tomorrow. 7 to 10 Eastern, I think. You know what? I think I figured it out. For some reason, it's locked on OBS. Now it's unlocked. I don't know why that scene was locked. Is that better? Is that better? I had to unlock the scene. I didn't realize locking was a thing. It's not perfect, but it's probably good enough. As you guys can see, I need to shave.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Also, you can tell I was wearing my glasses all day. Damn. You know, a thing I noticed that I never knew about myself until recently is I have like a line in my head right here. I never knew I had that. I always just thought that that was like I slept on my pillow seam or something. Never understood. I don't know why I've got a dent in my head there. It's my skull. Well, I've only got a skull on this side of my head, I guess. You stare at it. Well, one of those things I get to be self-conscious about that I never knew existed. Banana Panda Cat did 21 months. Welcome back. Did I see developers of Blueprints put out a new game? I did not. What's the new game? My temple is over here. This, I don't know what the fuck this is. Is it from a I mean, I've taken enough hits to the head over the years between sports and I don't know, being a guy. What do I think about the Bengals keeping Zach Taylor and Duke Tobin? I don't know who they have is the problem. The problem is the fucking cheap ass owners don't have enough. We have a skeleton crew working compared to other teams. Like we just got a practice facility. Apparently our football players only get one meal a day. Like the team just it's a business and they want to make money. And just like in content creation, every NFL owner draws the line a little bit differently as to where they're willing to spend for a winning product, and the Bengals just happen to keep that line a little bit closer to profit. We're a small market billionaire team, you know?
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
So I don't know. I don't know that Duke Tobin and Zach Taylor are a problem. I think everything else with the ownership is a problem. So Nobles, thank Twitch Prime. The other thing, I know that the coach isn't going to come out and be like, yeah, some of our player decisions have been bad. Them acting like our defense, they're like, oh, we were a couple plays away. A turnover here or there would be a completely different year. It's like our defense was literally the worst in 25 years for the first 8 weeks of the season or whatever it was.
I was
like,
born to subscribe to Wade.
That defense needs some help. And I know they're not going to go there publicly throw players under the bus. I get that. But like, I hope behind the scenes, they're smart enough to know like, yeah, the defense has no fucking stars on it. Andre Valley, Twitch Prime. Nerd Goldie, 100 bits. Zynar, the 87 months. Gonna catch up with me in the gray and the beard already. Yeah, listen, I'm not far off.
I was born to subscribe.
I'm showing
to
age a lot
Wade.
faster than like friends and peers, which sucks for me, but like honestly, it is what it is. Thankfully,
I
I'm
was
married,
born to
happy.
subscribe to Wade.
I've had a career that's lasted over a decade at this point. Like, life's in a pretty good spot, and if I'm showing the signs of aging and I'm
was
not hiding it
born to
behind
subscribe
dyeing
to
my beard
Wade.
or wearing a wig or, you know, whatever else, so be it. You know, the whole world's so concerned with what they look like. It's like, this is me. Other than the fact I've got contact lenses in. So, it just is what it is, man. That's life. I just accept it earlier than most, I guess. Nat Jack, the Twitch Prime. Ghostly Vortex Twitch Prime reset for 16 months. Hixel, thank you for the 13 months Twitch Prime. Hello. Delky required the 140 bits. Whether the 100 bits. Look good, gray. Well, I don't have much of an option at this point other than dyeing my beard every single day. I've changed a lot since the old days on YouTube. I mean, that was 13 years ago. I mean, Mark and Bob and I still make content occasionally. I'm not saying that working with them, but like we've been doing this for 13 years. How many of you guys look exactly the same or, you know, are exactly the same you were a decade plus ago? I was 23 years old whenever we started doing Drunk Minecraft, if I remember right. Fresh out of college, working at a gas station, didn't know what I wanted to do with my future. Just had gone through a really rough breakup with my, at the time, fiance. Like, I was in a very different position in life, and at 23, you know, I mean, genetically, kind of like in my physical prime, right? So, yeah, I would say the difference between 23 and 36. That's how it goes. But, you know, it is what it is. It's weird. I mean, I never thought I was going to be doing a job like this. That was never a goal, never a thought. In fact, I don't think, like, right now, people go into life, they're like, oh, I want to be a content creator. I've got kids that are in elementary school. They're like, I want to be a content creator. And it's like, I got out of college and I didn't know being a content creator was a job opportunity. It's a very different thing now. So, like, I never expected to do anything like this because I didn't know something like this existed back then. But, I mean, making videos or streams every week, most days of the week for 13 years, like, yeah, you guys have a literal video catalog of watching me age in real time. You guys could probably go back and watch playlists and do like a time lapse and watch the fucking hairline recede. Like, I've made that much content over the years. I've been here for that long. So, not like I can hide it, you know? And what's the point of doing it anyway? Acknowledge your cursed little brother. Hi, Zach. Bro's working right now, though. I've never referred to myself as bro before. No biggie, we all get. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. How's my upper lip dick? That might have gotten eliminated or deleted or auto-modded. I think what's being referred to is whenever I had no beard, I have like a little phallic shaped indentation coming like between my nose and my upper lip. Again, another thing about myself didn't know existed till the internet. Inland Marine, thank you for the 100 bits. We could start the new year. Any games excited for in 2026? Also to restart the YouTube Blueprints playlist that was lost on the latest episode. How do you think I feel after? I've got a terrible memory. I can't remember stuff from like hours ago. My short-term memory is absolutely fucking terrible. So going back to Blueprints, there's a lot of lore I've forgotten, a lot of shit I've forgotten. Going through, well, okay, I don't want to spoil anything because I don't know if those episodes are out yet. But going through some of my notes and some of the lore stuff that I took like shorthand notes for, I'm like, the fuck was I talking about? Thank y'all for the hype train. I appreciate the support. As far as games I'm excited to play in 2026, I don't remember. Speaking of memory, I don't remember what's coming out this year. Probably. Couldn't tell you what. Hair migrated from the top of my head to my face. I mean, I could grow like a goatee in 7th or 8th grade, and I could grow a beard. I had like these two little like Nike swooshes um, that didn't fill in for a little while, but I could mostly grow a beard before. I just didn't want one. I still hate having a mustache. I'd look weird as hell if I didn't have a mustache. I just kept the rest, so I have the mustache, but absolutely fucking hate having a mustache. What are we doing today? I don't know. I started the stream off and I was saying like I've been going through a phase lately where I just like I'm not finishing a lot of things like games, shows. I finished a couple. Like I finished Welcome to Derry and Stranger Things. I think there was one more I finished too, but like I started watching multiple shows. I just haven't gone back to finish. I've been watching playlists on YouTube. I'll get like 60% of the way through and I'll just kind of quit. I just don't know what I feel like playing. I'm just really struggling to be like motivated to go back to games. And I don't know why. There's nothing like that's wearing me thin on some of these games either. I just like something in me is like I actively do not want to click that play button. I really don't know why. Slippy in 50 bits. Greetings, hope you are doing well. Can't believe Broncos are the 1 seed. It's a weird year. I know Joe Burrow's had some injuries and hasn't been in the playoffs in a few years, but having Burrow not in the playoffs, Mahomes, Lamar, oh god, there's a few other quarterbacks I'm blanking on, but just like there's a lot of like typical mainstays that aren't there this year. It's a strange year. So good luck. Can't say the Broncos are number one on my list of teams I'm rooting for, but like you're definitely not top of my list of teams I'm rooting against. You're further into the dead version of Super Fantasy. I've not launched Super Fantasy Kingdom in forever. I can try the Seance game in the pinned comment. What? Nola gave the 100 bits. Having the same issues when the games can't. Therapist was like, that's classic depression. I'm like, don't come at me like that. I was told I might have some form of ADHD in how I approach like not finishing games. Like I play a bunch of shit. I get super addicted to something, burn through my addiction in like a week, and then I'm done with it. Want nothing to do with it. Like I go super hardcore into playing a game, mobile game, normal game, whatever. Like I was playing the Parcel Simulator off stream. I probably put 10 hours into Parcel Simulator off stream, and then I will never touch it again. Maybe that's how that is. I don't know, but who knows? Could be seasonal. Could be that. Who knows what it is? All I know is right now I'm just feeling it more than usual. 1337. Thank you for the 200 bits. Long time lurker, first time chatter. When I started watching over a decade ago, worked as a cashier at Lowe's. Medical school. Life's crazy. All change happening. Still catch your streams. Keep it up. I mean, I plan to. That is the plan. Power Wash Sim. I actually downloaded Power Wash Sim 2. And I did like the first 2 levels of that. And then I also haven't relaunched that game. I think the bits per Fox called the Seance of Blake. Oh, is that the new blueprints? I should know the dev team's name, but I don't. Seance of Blake Manor, 1890s rather, in Ireland, where you play a detective and there's some supernatural elements. Seance of Blake Manor.
What secrets are hiding here?
I guess, you know what? Let's do that thing I never do. Let's watch the trailer for it.
What secrets are hiding here in Blake Manor? And where is Evelyn Dean? Time is running out.
This came out October 27th. Raw Fury. Oh, that's what I get for reading. Huh. Okay, I think 1,000 bits tomorrow. I'm gonna doctors diagnose ADHD. Send numbers for that. No, I have it to be told. Definitely can't wait for him. Wish me luck. Snowing here, so yay ice. Hate that. Well, good luck. Hopefully things go the way you want them to. And yeah, the snow and ice. I've fucking had it for the year. I'm done. I'm done with snow and ice, even though I know that we've got our worst 2 months ahead of us. Yeah, I don't know. I don't find personally for me, I don't think I need to go get any kind of diagnosis for anything. Like, look, man, we've all got stuff. I've just kind of always been of the mindset that no matter what is in front of me, there's always temptations, there's always problems, there's always stress, and there's always laziness sitting right there for me. And I procrastinate, but I have found a way to be functional through it all. And honestly, I don't want to risk messing with that. I have stumbled my way through life by trying to make the best choices at all times and putting in good work and being good to people. And thus far, it's worked out pretty well for me. So, whatever is going on, you know, until I get put into an adult home or pass away, I'm just going to keep on trucking the way I've been doing because so far it's worked out. But that's a personal thing. Obviously, I'm not everybody. But for me, that's just how I approach it because that's what works for me. And we all find different things that work. No talk about that. Like, yes, talk about that. Like, well, what? Or don't talk about that, whatever that is. Have I ever considered doing a video outside of game? I used to do vlogs on YouTube here and there. But what would I do it on? I don't do anything that particularly interesting. Like, if it weren't for Mark, and if I would have somehow stumbled my way onto the YouTube scene or Twitch scene years ago, it would have been sports. I got really into sports and sports analytics and stuff way back in like the late 2000s. 2000, I'll call it 8 to 2011. I was super into it. But I don't know. I played fantasy football. I never put any money down because I don't like to gamble money. I don't like pissing away stuff I've worked for. And I feel like that's what gambling is. I don't get the thrill of like, oh god, what if I hit the jackpot? It's like, dude, I work, I know what I'm getting. I try to budget it, be smart with it. And that's kind of how I always approach money. Like, could a lottery ticket change someone's life? Sure. From what I know, it would make it a lot worse, but everyone wants to win it because I don't know, people seem to think that money will cure problems. I don't think that's true. Pay the bills, takes one stressor off, but man, oh man. I don't know. Fantasy football I played for free. I won, I think I played like 6 or 7 leagues and I won all but one of them. And I got second place in the other one. And I was kind of like, I'm never going to feel better than this about the wins. So I just quit. I quit playing at that point. Unless you're in the Blueprints casino. Well, okay, there's no stakes there. Like, Blueprints is what? Worst case scenario, I start the day over. I had some moments in Blueprints. I don't know if you remember the famous boat glitch in Blueprints where I finally got to go across the reservoir for the first time, and on my way back, the boat glitch. Like, I had some moments in Blueprints that were kind of heartbreaking. I've had some devastating moments where something went wrong at just the wrong moment, or I didn't get a draw I needed, or whatever else. We've also had some crazy moments, especially in some of the challenge modes. We've had some crazy luck and crazy RNG happen. But there's no stakes there, because worst case scenario, I start over in the exact same spot I was tomorrow. Just try building it up again. Something you actually work for in real life that may decide whether or not you get to eat or pay your bills or have a car or whatever else. I feel like there's different stakes there. Very different stakes. I don't have a boat. I love boats. I don't own a boat. I don't know. I found that, like, Molly and I have a nice house. We have a nice way of living and stuff like that. We can afford to like have people come stay. We have guest rooms with beds and stuff. Like, we're living nicely, but I think we were just as happy, if not happier, in our very first house that was on like a stone slab, no basement. Uh, one bathroom wasn't quite great, especially when we had guests. I think a 1.5 bathrooms is nice, 2 maybe, but I don't know. I found I wanted a computer,
I
a
was
bed,
born to subscribe
a
to
fridge, a
Wade.
couch, and a TV. You know, much more than that is just like more shit to take care of. The toilets did work. I don't remember. There's probably videos on YouTube. I have this time period. It was like 2014 to 2016 time frame. The furnace went out, and Molly was working in retail at the time. And I remember waking up, our furnace was out, and she got ready and had to go to work. But then I was just home because YouTube was my job at that point. And I remember bundling up and trying to record, and it was like fucking 20 degrees in the house. It was one of the colder days, and we had no heat. I remember wrapping up in blankets and trying to record YouTube videos while sitting there fucking shivering. That part wasn't so great, but like furnaces can go out no matter where if you have one. Plumbing good in the current house right now. There is literally a toilet just spewing shit at the window right now, but I decided to come stream instead of deal with it. I hope so. I hope so. I hope plumbing's okay. Gayla Lely, the 100 bits. Trying to get nice for ages. It was inconclusive, and since it's still pretty functional without any meds, decided not to push for diagnosis anymore. I don't think I would take any kind of meds even if they were offered to me. I don't know. I like how I am, even with some of my faults and things that drive me and other people crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to be different. Jimmy the Baker, thing of the 47 months. Happy New Year. Hope you and the family had a great holiday season. Here's to the new year. Thank you. Same to you. Appreciate it. And this is not an indictment on anybody that wants to get diagnosed or, wants treatment. I think we all, again, have different spots of where we are, where we're happy, or what our issues are. Just for what I do so far, somehow it's worked. First house had no toilet issues as far as I remember, Hellwalker. Only the last 2. Chocolate starfish. I was just talking about chocolate starfish the other day. What was I talking about that for? There was a music album. It was chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water. I forget who put that one out, but something about stars. Was it Phasmophobia? I think it was Phasmophobia. There was like a starfish or little star collectible. I keep calling it starfish. It was just like a Christmas star, but was that a Limp Bizkit album? I don't remember. Am I reading any books right now? No, I've got some John Grisham novels I want to read. I was also reading the Solo Leveling. Is it manga? Is that what it's called? I read the first. There's 2 of them I haven't read that are out. John Grisham, I read years ago, and I kind of wanted to start reading those again. So I bought a couple of John Grisham books recently, but I haven't started them up yet. The last books I read all of Animorphs last year, which is like 64 books. It's like a young adult or kid series, supposedly. The fucking dude, those books are not meant for kids. Animorphs, like maybe the first 15. After the first 15 or 20 books, man, Animorphs it goes places, man. But yeah, Dana, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I actually was looking for some of those whenever Molly and I went to a bookstore recently. Grisham's easy. Yeah, I read a lot of James Patterson, the Alex Cross books at one point. I'd love to finish that series. I haven't finished that series. I know it's taboo to say, but obviously Harry Potter was one I loved reading growing up because like that was a big thing when I was 4th grade, 5th grade, and so on and so forth. Molly's got some Stephen King books I wouldn't mind reading. I'm not a big reader like Molly, no. I like reading. I'm a good reader, but I don't go out of my way to read, even though I really enjoy it when I do. But Molly's got some Stephen King books I wouldn't mind reading. I feel like there's something else that's on the one book I was reading. Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I read that. I've got the sequel, and I've got a few other like not part of the trilogy, but part of the universe books I still need to read. Ryan, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders, too. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. How was Tormented Souls 2? Spooky Evie the 3 months. Twitch Prime, welcome back.
I was born
Did you guys know that
Wade.
I tried hanging out with Ryan a few times over the last couple of weeks, and Ryan just ignored all of my texts? Very heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. Am I still beating Molly with my reading? I might have read more books technically than Molly last year because of the Animorph books.
I was born to subscribe.
But
to
Molly
Wade.
read a lot more grown-up sized books last year. Molly read a shit ton more than me last year. The Animorphs, you could read an Animorphs book in like 2 hours. I mean, I think it took me actually like an hour to an hour and a half to read an entire Animorphs book. Molly's got books that are fucking like encyclopedia thick that she reads. So by number of books, I might have beat her last year. By actual number of reading, no. All 64 of my Animorph books probably calculated a total of like 2 of her books. Maybe I'm underselling myself slightly, but I digress. Leah, I think the year and a half. Welcome back. Ryan, what'd you say? Yep, just looked at my phone and said, chat. My chat's just moving so fast. That's totally what happened. I know. Did Molly post her book reading from last year already? Her page. Oh, yeah, her page and word counter was definitely higher. I will not argue that.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
It was pinned. I don't read what my mods pin. They pin weird shit. I don't pay attention to that. Forlorn Nightly and Twitch Prime. I also don't go on Instagram, so I don't know what Molly put on Instagram. Oh. She's had 3 done. Yeah, I know one of the books. She was reading 2 at the same time. I think at least one of them she was hoping to have finished to put on last year's list, but she was still finishing it. I think it's January 1st. I mean, they can keep pinning. I just won't see it. Tyler, thank you for the raid.
Subscribe to Wade.
Tyler, how was Marbles? Isn't it crazy that for once I actually know what my friends were doing? Because I went to their streams to see if I could steal their gaming ideas if it was something I wanted to do today. Because I didn't know what to play. Welcome, Raiders. Mind a matter in the 4 months. It's important to make time for it the read. I think it is important. I think it's a good thing to do. I just haven't done it enough. Forlorn, I think the Twitch Prime, I don't remember, but appreciate you. Am I ending? No, I'm just chatting. I just went live like I don't even know how long ago, half an hour ago. Give or take. Wade, if you need maps and marbles, hit me up. I make them for Wade. Am I me? Oh, Tyler, you corrected yourself. Okay. I was very confused. Gotcha. Yeah, I figured it out. I just like, who am I? I do have a really bad memory. I could be somebody else. Look, y'all could 100% convince me. Like, it would not be hard to fool me. If someone told me I was like a dementia or Alzheimer's patient, I don't even mean to poke fun. I'm not poking fun. With how my memory is sometimes, I could 100% be convinced that I believe my life is my life, but it's actually something I read or dreamt about. Like, I truly do not trust my memory. I just don't. I already do not trust my memory. I know it's not funny, but I don't think it's something to get checked out. I think it's a combination of my multitasking, and honestly, there's just a lot on my mind at all times. Between family, friend, work, so on and so forth. Like, there's just a lot on my mind. And so, therefore, a lot of the things that go on get a sliver of my attention at a time. And I just do not retain short term. I don't think I've ever retained things in the short term very well. I especially don't now. I'll remember some stupid fucking quote or song or moment. I'll cling on to something really stupid and irrelevant. I'll hold on to that for my entire life. But an entire important event or something really meaningful will totally forget. Don't know. Frog did the 69 months. Nice. Within a bits, a long COVID brain fog. You've had it a few times. I think I had it before COVID, to be honest with you. I really do. Could be vitamin or mineral deficient. That's possible. Wouldn't put it past me. I have an awesome memory. Molly used to. I feel like her memory's more like mine now, which is terrible for me. She used to be I've had to start using my calendar because Molly can't remember all the things I need her to remember that I forget. So I've actually had to start using my calendar for things, which I forget a lot of the time to use. In fact, this is a little bit scary. We didn't have home insurance for a while because I forgot to renew it. And then I forgot that I forgot it. So our house wasn't even insured for a little while. That was a little scary. I fixed that problem. Don't worry. Like, that's fixed. But, like, whoops.
I was
Probably Hunter
born
saying
to
that 2 on Twitch Prime.
subscribe
Welcome
to
back.
Wade.
Always make a list of important things to do when moving or something. I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. Like, if the house burned down or, you know, like a tree fell on it or some like crazy shit happened, like obviously we'd have to turn it into insurance. I have spent more money fixing what insurance has done, especially at our last house, than I would have if I just paid for it out of pocket to begin with. Insurance is a fucking scam, and they find the worst, cheapest labor they can to fix any issue. They're like, oh, we'll make it exactly how it was. Do you guys remember the Need More Mud group? They didn't want to replace a single fucking panel of drywall, so they just kept coming back and adding mud and paint to it. Like, the Drowned Man series on Mark's channel with her. Like, that was a true story. Those dumb fucks, their entire business was like, let's just take insurance claims and do the cheapest, shittiest job ever to make sure we put as much money in our pocket as possible. Oblivion, thank you for the sub. Welcome. So my thing is this, like, I don't do a lot of like projects. I'm not a hands-on person. Like, this harkens back to me being a kid. I remember being a kid and I had a coloring book. I went to color in the coloring book and like I kept going outside the lines. And that really upset me. So I asked my mom to color for me. And my mom would color my coloring books for me because I didn't want to do it because I wasn't as good as I wanted to be at doing it. Because I don't know, in my opinion, if you're going to do something, you should do it right or do a good job. I try to do a good job on things. Like, if I'm going to cook something, I try to cook it well, do a good job on it. I don't half-ass stuff like that. Like, I want it to be done right. And when you're doing a home project, you want your house to be fixed right. You want the plumbing to be fixed right. You want the right furnace, the right AC unit. Because you go and you half-ass it, you end up spending instead of spending $600, you spend $300 5 times. And it's like, one, it's less efficient in the long run. Two, it's not working properly in the meantime. It's just working. And three, it usually ends up causing more problems in the long run too. Like, you end up with other issues because of that problem. So whenever you have someone come in to fix something and they do it the wrong way, it absolutely fucking irritates the shit out of me. It irritates the shit out of me. So having insurance is good if something terrible happens. I will not fucking trust them to fix minor issues because they just won't do it the right way. They will come and they'll duct tape a fucking handle on the toilet rather than replace the piece of plastic. It drives me insane. Sit there in the 14 months. The way the United States accepts insurance as part of their lives is the worst fucking scam we will have ever allowed ourselves to endure, most likely. Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, I liked puzzles. Like, jigsaw puzzles and stuff were great. But like I could not and would not color. Art was never my thing. I took I think I've told this story as well multiple times on here, but I took a 2D design class in junior high school, and I was so slow and bad at art. And I remember I stayed after school quite often. I stayed after school quite often to work on art projects because I just could not finish them in time in class. I was not good enough at it. And I wanted to do a good job. And even with all the effort I could put in, I still wasn't good at it. And I remember the teacher came to me like at the end of the year and was like, "Hey, I know you have to have 2 art credits or whatever it was. I would recommend you go into art history." And like, I didn't want to do art history because I'm not going to lie, it sounded boring as hell. And I just don't care. Sorry, I don't care. I'm not a person who goes and looks at like the Eiffel Tower and like, oh my God, the history. So-and-so was here. Germany was during World War II. Hitler stood in front of the Eiffel Tower. So much history has happened at the Eiffel. I'm like, it's a cool piece of metal. Like, that's cool. All right, let's move on. And I'll never think about it again. Like, I just don't give a fuck about stuff. I should. Like, culturally, I should care. I do not care. So art history, dear Lord, I did not care. Did not care. But compared to my art skill, the teacher was right. I took art history because I am not an art person. I have a 1 out of 100 skill in art. Drawing a straight line with a ruler is a challenge. Any advice for first-time home buyers? I don't know. No matter how many times you buy a house, I don't think you're going to know what the hell you're doing. Get an inspection. Get an inspection and don't be afraid to hold firm on your lines. If you have a maximum amount you want to spend or a maximum amount of things you're willing to like give in on, don't be afraid to like hold firm on those things. People are saying don't do it. I don't know. I still would rather have I could not do my job in an apartment. I would get kicked out. I'm too loud. Jaden Porter saying the raid welcome Raiders to whatever the hell this is. So I've been buying someone else's crap. People polish turds. Well, sure. That's why if you get a good inspector, they can usually tell if you're buying a turd or not. I don't know. I was the type of person who, whenever we sold our houses, like I tried to tell people what we did and what other else I thought might need to be done. Like I was honest, which financially comes back to bite you, but again, I feel like being a good person, it's a dying skill, but I will sink on that ship of trying to be decent. It is the ship I will sink on. And believe you me, I feel like I'm on it and I feel like it's going down. Buying a house right now is really hard and not cheap. I believe that. So many people are buying houses for like flipping or rentals and stuff. Started 145 bits, had our water pipe blow up one time, and insurance was like, you don't have water insurance. And I was like, we asked for everything. What the hell? And they said, you didn't ask. You have to ask for that. Insurance companies. I wish they would all just fucking disappear. You know what, dude? If I could Home Alone Christmas wish and make insurance companies disappear and wake up, I made the insurance disappear. Like, it'd be a little bit wild and crazy for a little bit, but we'd figure it out. Other countries have. I know. No, hold on. That's not American. Let's make our own insurance company. That's true. What if we started exploiting people for their money and half-ass fixing their problems? Hold on, you're onto something. Wade, no. Vegeta, yes. Gooby, maybe. Just maybe. As mom watching Bluey season 3 episode 14 called Perfect says the same thing about drawing you are. But it sounds goofy but worth a watch. I believe it. I don't know that I'll go out of my way to watch Bluey, but I am aware of it. I remember going over to Bob and Mandy's, and James was watching Bluey. I've seen a little bit of it, tertiarily, like kind of. Not like I was actively watching it, but like it was on while we were there. There was one. There was an episode. I think it was Bluey, where like I think there was like water flowing outside during the rain, and like Bluey did that thing that I think most of us did as kids. Like I remember going to the creek and trying to stop the water flow. And, you know, water finds a way no matter what you do. I think that was a Bluey episode that was on. I don't know why that jumped out at me just now, but again, the dumb shit my brain can retain. Do I think Spyro 4 will be announced this year? No idea. I have actually no clue. I don't even know if there's one in production. I'm guessing by what you're saying there is. You succeeded that as a Tyler, that does not shock me. Tyler, you're the encapsulation of I succeed where others fail. You will stand on our bones to reach the top. I'm like, Tyler, you can't stop the water flow. And Tyler will push my bald fucking head into it, open my mouth, and have it all go into me and be like, look, the water's not flowing. It has been stopped. I have tamed the beast. I had a team. So where'd the water go? Then it broke eventually. Okay, I was waiting for that part. I was like, if there's one thing I've learned from my home excursions, water wins. Water is like life in Jurassic Park. It finds a way. What if Tyler's water was the butterfly effect that led to all of my plumbing issues? Also, I don't know why I'm sitting like this. I'm just kind of like leaning half on my chair. How many of your streaming buddies did you grow up with? I mean, Tyler and I have known each other since kindergarten. Then I moved away and we didn't really talk much. And we started hanging out again, I think like middle school, junior high a little bit. Mark and I went to middle school, junior high, and high school and college together, but we didn't really talk a whole lot during that time period. Bob and I went to the same college, but we didn't know each other in college. I didn't know Pat, Intuin, JP, D-Live, Gar, Dan, Ryan. I didn't know any of them. It was really just Tyler and Mark and I, really. That I knew. I mean, obviously Bob was in the college at UC, but yeah, Tyler used to come down. We would play like Madden football and Rock Band and shit. How about ancient history? Well, we weren't. It just someone asked a question that took me there. I miss Rock Band. I do too. There's rumors there's another Rock Band coming out in the next like 2 or 3 years. There's not been one in like 10 years, I don't think. I remember my younger brother and I, Zach, I don't know if you're still here. My younger brother and I, we played Rock Band. I forget, Rock Band 2 maybe it was. And there was like some challenge mode where you had to play every song in the game. And we played every song in the game on like hard or whatever difficulty it was. And we got through that entire playlist, which took however many hours. And our hands were fucking tired. We were exhausted. And then there was some extra song at the end that was just like the fucking whole page was just notes, and we couldn't beat it no matter how much we tried. So we ended up failing the challenge. The endless set list, maybe that's what it was. But that last song fucked us. And I don't know if I've played since then because that was just so fucking devastating. Because we used to play, I think we played on Expert. But we did the endless set list on hard because we figured expert was just too much for that many hours in a row. Maybe we did do it on expert. I can't remember. It was a hard or expert we were playing on. There was a couple of songs that were really hard for me to do on expert. I could do a lot of the stuff, but like the ones where it was just like on Guitar Hero, whenever one you'd play the Metallica song one, and like you'd go into like the guitar solo at the end, it was just like the whole fucking page like I couldn't do that kind of shit where it was just non-stop, like you're moving your hand like this across the fucking notes. Couldn't do it. I don't remember what the last song on the endless set list was. I just remember we couldn't beat it. We tried. I'll tell you a fun one to play though was Cliffs of Dover. Eric Johnson. That was a fun one to play. Through the Fire and the Flames. That was a hard one to play too. I don't think I could be. I think I did that one on hard. I couldn't do it on expert. I can't remember. It's been too long. But anyway, yeah, I think they're doing another rock. I don't think I could ever make content on it because of copyright and stuff. Like I don't think you can ever do. I think Pat years ago used to do Guitar Hero or Rock Band on stream, but I don't think you could get away with that nowadays. So could never make content on it, but you like DDR more? Oh my god. I had some friends that got super into Dance Dance Revolution. One of my buddies had the actual like metal dance pads in his house. I did DDR one time and it was to the song Let's Groove Tonight. Earth, Wind and Fire. Only time I ever played it. Other than that, I just watched. DDR felt like a South Park episode. Do you guys remember the South Park episode where they were making fun of the Guitar Hero and like the kid had the guitar? If you ever saw it, he had like one of the toy guitars and he's like, check this out. I forget what song he was like, I'm going to play so-and-so by so-and-so. And he just like, you just hear clicking and everyone's like, oh my God, you're so talented. That's what watching people do DDR was like. Like, they're like, I'm such a good dancer. Meanwhile, they're clinging onto a metal bar and just moving their feet onto squares, and they looked fucking stupid as hell. It was impressive to see what they were hitting on the screen, but like watching them just, if you cut out the game screen and the music and just watch them move, you're like, the fuck are you doing? You look stupid as hell. But it was such a big thing. A lot of people in my life loved DDR. I never got into it, but people loved DDR. Bar is cheating, no bar. Some of the songs they did, like I don't think they always used it, but like a couple of the songs they did, it was like the guitar solo I'm talking about. It was just like, if you didn't hold on to that bar, there's no way your feet could physically move that fast. There's no way. Went to Ethan's show in Vancouver. It was my first time there. Was there a weekend. Damn, I want to go back. I didn't get to see any of Ethan's shows. That was his like, I have to do this show tour, right? Didn't want to embarrass myself. You know, that was probably part of it too. I'm also tall. So I was like, you know, 6 foot. I'm 6'4" but I was at least like 6 feet tall back then. And I did not have the dexterity. And I don't think I had any interest in showing that I didn't have that kind of dexterity. Yes, Jared had the dance thing. I just wasn't outing people by name, but yes, that was Jared. Those of you who don't know, Jared's joined me I think a couple times for like Diablo and some other stuff. Maybe Hunt Showdown and stuff. So Jared's played with me a couple times. He doesn't make content, but what's the verdict on AdamCon? Well, I don't want it to be a big thing, but I will make an appearance there on January 17th. I think we'll be there for like 2 or 3 hours. I was going to wait and say it later on, but I don't want another Indie PopCon 2015 where a lot of people show up and they don't have the infrastructure to handle it, and we cause the whole scene. I've been trying to keep a little bit more on the DL, but I will make an appearance there. It's a Cincinnati convention for tabletop, Tyler. I did play Diablo recently. I played the latest season a bit. I started a Paladin because I pre-ordered the Lord of Hatred, so I got a Paladin. And I was playing a Shield of Retribution build. Tabor, I have no idea. I have no idea how people work around the copyright stuff with songs. I know copyright rules are different in different countries and stuff. Maybe there's some non-copyright music you can play those games to. I don't know. I truly don't know. Do I miss Settlers of Catan? No. I don't miss any game that's PvP. Especially against friends. I really do not miss games that I play against friends. Board games, video games. I've lost my competitive edge. I never really liked being competitive against friends. Playing like Call of Duty with friends against randos, I feel like is a different feeling for me. Shit talking like the people you're playing and playing against, like whenever I'll play like Party Animals, stuff like that with Pat Into and JP, or golf with your friends, stuff like that. Like I kind of tolerate those games more than like them. I'm a co-op person. I like working through and playing games together. Like shit talking someone that you're working with, I feel like is more fun than putting someone down and shit talking them whenever you're going against them. I don't know. I just am not a. I'll do it, but it's like kind of against my will.
Subscribe to Wade.
Broke over there 3 years. Go see your son at the airport this evening. Love distraction. Thanks. I'll have to see your son off at the airport this evening. Glad to give a distraction. Hopefully you get to see him again soon. RV there with Bob and Mark. Mark? That got deleted pretty quick by my mods, but I saw it first. It's already on the channel with the people I'm likely playing it with. Getting Mark and Bob to have time for video games. We can barely have time for podcasts. Maybe one day. Maybe after Mark's movie comes out in like a few weeks or whatever it is. But like, you either got to accept the fact that I've got other people I play with and enjoy those series, or just like move on. And if I play that with Mark and Bob, you know for a fact I'm going to get hell for having played it already. But like, I can't help that it takes them 10 years to be free to record a game, you know? Soto's what to get. Cascio El Pepe and Capolachi. My two favorites. Luce Williams with 500 bits, watching your Blueprints playthrough and loving it. It's a very popular thing. View-wise, you know, it's not like I'm getting millions of views on it or anything, but like the people that are watching it seem to really enjoy it. That matters more to me. Like if a decent number of people are watching and enjoying it and really into it, that means more. And the fact that I'm enjoying it means the most, if I'm being honest. I absolutely love Blueprints, and I'm glad people liked it. Well, I guess it's not done yet. I'm still working on things. How dare I have multiple friends? I know. It's a bit of a pet peeve that I get fucking annoyed that I'll have a series with a group of people and I think it's fun and I've been playing with them. And so I'll be like, we need to play this game with Mark and Bob. And it's like, fuck you. I've been playing it with like Gar or Intuin or Pat, JP, like whoever, Dan. Like I fucking played it. I had fun. That group is fun. We had a good time. Like, get over your obsession. You can enjoy the series with someone else or go watch someone else play it if you don't like me without them. You know? Like, I don't know. It just kind of 13 years of hearing about like, not Mark and Bob. I'd love to play games with Mark and Bob, but Mark's got a movie, Bob's got a kid, our lives, just our schedules, things don't line up. We don't get to do games very often. Sorry, that's life. Imagine JP playing GTFO. You don't have to. He did it, and he will never do it again because people are so mean to him. JP and Tyler have this in common. JP and Tyler are not gamers, like video gamers by default. They're growing up Neither one of them were like, you know what I want to do is play a video game. They will both play a game to be social, or they'll play like a sports game, stuff like that. But what they want to do is like athletic stuff or hangouts, like stuff like that. Video games are more like, I'll do that if that's what the group wants to do. Whereas, people like me grew up, it's like, I want to go play this game by myself. I want to play this game with friends. I want to play this game with everyone, like whatever. I got super addicted to games, always have. So JP, whenever he plays a game, like he'll play a game and his idea is like, I want to screw around, have fun, whatever. Like I'm not going to take it seriously. I'm not going to try that hard. Like I'm doing it for content. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I probably wouldn't be playing these games. And I think that's a fine approach. And we give him shit, but like we're in his friend group and give him shit. Whenever people are mean to JP, like if I'll give JP shit or yell at him for harvesting my crops or whatever, and everyone else jumps on the bandwagon, it makes me feel like an asshole. Because like I know I'm the one leading the charge, but it's different when you're busting your friend's balls versus whenever everyone else starts piling on. And I keep trying to tell people like quit piling on. Like JP's approach to things is fine. My approach to things is fine. Tyler's approach to things is fine. Like everyone's approach to things is fine. But I don't know, people take things a little bit too seriously, and some people don't understand that not everyone sees a video game and they're like, I must master and be the best at this game. Hell, I don't approach games like that. It's just, I don't know if it's anxiety or nerves or what the word is, but whenever I start playing a game, like my idea is like, I want to learn the game, become good at the game, and then I'll fuck around later. Like you take a Lethal Company or something like that, and it's like, now you watch me play and I kind of fuck around. But the first few times I played, it was like tense, not knowing what to do, like, okay, must get loot and bring it back to the car. And then later on, I'm jumping off and yelling fucking Leroy Jenkins and landing in a dog's mouth and dying. But like, that's not how I approached it at the start. So again, just like with many things in life, we all have different lines that we draw as to how we approach things. But JP gets a lot of shit. I think JP's a great person to play with. I think he's really funny. I think he's one of the best people. I'm not downing anyone else in my friend group. They're all great people. But JP is one of the best of us as far as just being a good person. And he gets a lot of hell. And it's like where I was back in some of the old Drunk Minecraft and Prop Hunt days where, I was the butt of the joke with Mark, Bob, and Sean a lot. But JP has taken up that role the last 10 years and handled it really well. But, like, people are way too pile on with JP. He and I have both been in that role. And I don't like being the one in the role of like getting people in my audience that think they can treat JP like shit, because I think that's absolute bullshit and people shouldn't do that. Hockey Dog, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. What's the weather like outside? I don't know. 40s, 50s today. It was sunny or partly cloudy. I wasn't outside much, but much better than it had been. Still cold, but much better than it had been. JP's also really good. Whenever JP does like knuckle down and try, he is very good. He was great at PUBG. One of the best I'd seen at what was the game called with the fucking cars and the soccer goals where you had to hit the giant ball? He was phenomenal at that. I can't think what the game's called. Even RV, yeah, Rocket League. And RV there yet, like he is the one driving. We all can give him shit or whatever, but like he is the one driving. And Entwin 100% is doing things to get under JP's skin. Like they're fucking around with each other. Pat's running off scouting. Pat's got a thing about him too, where like I give Pat shit and people give Pat shit sometimes. Pat, like, he's a pathfinder. He is always like trying to figure out 10 steps ahead, what to do, where to go, what's next. I very much kind of like live in the moment of what I'm doing. And sometimes I feel like Pat's always leaving me behind because he's a pathfinder. I'm not a pathfinder. I slowly will get there and start looking around to things. Pat is a trailblazing pathfinder, and I think he's also crucial to the group. And I give him shit sometimes. It's like, oh, okay, you're already way over there. But like, again, we've been gaming together for however long. But sometimes people take what I say and they're like, yes, and I must attack these people for these things. And I don't know. People's response, they take things too far sometimes. Robot 300 bits. Wade's too far gone to play Team Fortress 2 with your friend. Yes. Just Williams in the 500 bits. Is Team Fortress 2... That was the fucking game when I started making content. Isn't that game like 30 years old or something? It's ageless? Not to me. I was done with it before I started my career. You're so focused on chat, you nearly ran out of oxygen in Planet Craft. Well, don't do that. Tired Rat King. Online anonymity, rather, is it's a strong thing. Sometimes people think that they are defending you by attacking your friends or something. I don't know. There's a competitiveness that exists in our communities that we ourselves don't have. Like, we'll fuck around with each other or be competitive with each other, and then, like, you know, the recording ends and it's done. But some people only see the content, right? They'll see me play golf with your friends. They'll watch that playlist and watch me play with, you know, Mark and Bob and Sean, Gar, Pat, Entuin, JP, whoever else I've played golf with your friends with over the years. And that, like, that's the content they consume. And it's like, okay, they only see that competitive playlist of me competing against people, even though I don't really want to be there competing at all. Because I just don't enjoy competition amongst friends, as I've said. But, like, then they'll take on that, like, yeah, I'm Team Wade. This is the creator I'm streaming, you know, I'm watching or streaming videos or whatever, watching the streams of. And it's like rooting for a sports team. Eventually, like, I shit on Pittsburgh, right? I'm like, oh, fucking Pittsburgh, they're Steelers and blah, 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 blah. But, like, you know, I went and did a show in Pittsburgh. I've got friends who are Pittsburgh fans and whatever have you. Like, I'm a mild, my team. I'll ham it up a little bit, but, like, some people take that competition, like, super fucking seriously. People get beat up for going and wearing, you know, I don't know, Baltimore gear at a Pittsburgh game or something like that. Like, people get fucking physically violent because one person's like, this is the team I grew up rooting for. And they're like, fuck you, you piece of shit. Beat you with a fucking pipe. And it's like, dude, these are a bunch of millionaires and billionaires who are just out there, like, fucking competing and taking our money, that turning it into diamond rings and sports cars and investing in other sports teams and all this other shit. Like, these people will never acknowledge our existence other than, like, we love the fans. And yet we're out here fucking, like, beating each other up over it. It's crazy. And same with patriotism. Sorry, shouldn't say that. But patriotism and, like, love of one's country, same bullshit. People in fucking Africa and Europe are people too, but, like, we're all supposed to be like, oh, America, France. Like, the world is globalizing. We are all more together than we have ever been, and that will continue to be the case. But we're all still supposed to root for our team because whatever, you know? It's just a bunch of dumb bullshit. Because a bunch of rich people decided where the lines should be drawn. We're like, yeah, fuck Kentucky, fuck Mexico, fuck whoever. Like, I don't know. There's some pretty shitty people in Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's a great place. There's some pretty shitty people everywhere. And I think pretty much everyone in charge in the world's shitty. Okay, they in the 500 bits, and I want you to Twitch. Watch the person, the game they're playing. Life's so short for stress. Love how true and real you are. I'm glad that I am. Like, I don't know. I can't imagine putting on a persona. It's funny because I really like improv and like acting and stuff like that. Like, being Wug was a lot of fun, but long term doing that just sounds exhausting. I don't know. I like to think. I mean, I get energized by a crowd, right? So when I'm playing a game in front of you guys, or I've got, like, friends and stuff in the call, and I'm, like, really energized. Like, that's just how I am in groups. If I go to a party and there's, you know, 10, 15 people there, of course I'm trying to get all eyes on me. I'm trying to tell jokes. I'm trying to get people's attention. I'm exaggerating, being a weirdo. Like, I like that. I like attention, and I get energized in those kind of situations. And when I'm by myself, I can be very chill. I will sit here and I'll just silently play Parcel Simulator while watching a YouTube video for 5 hours and be perfectly fine not talking to anybody. A very weird hybrid of introvert extrovert. Like, my mom, I think I've told you guys this. My mom put me on a basketball team in 2nd grade because I was, like, a nerd who just wanted to stay at home and read books and play by myself and not hang out with friends and not doing like I didn't want other people in my life. I was perfectly content being by myself. I'm still like that. I could go a month and not talk to anybody, be perfectly fine. I could also walk into a crowd of 100 people and be like, I want you all to acknowledge my existence and think I'm great. I don't know. I'm an introverted extrovert. Whatever the fuck that makes me. Ambivert, sure. We have terms for everything. Ambivert. I'm just me. I will adapt. I will be the leader of the group if I have to be. I will be a beta if I have to be. Like I'm adaptable. Whatever role is in front of me, I will adapt to the situation. Some kind of vert. Social chameleon. I don't know. I think just person. What about playing Vampire the Masquerade? The tabletop game, the video game. There's probably a board game for all I know. Hi, wait, I've been a fan since I was younger. What? I don't know. Don't know what to make of that sentence, but hello. Welcome to the stream. LARP. Should I bring Drake Ulysses Law into Vampire the Masquerade? Sometimes we all confuse Pennsylvania and Transylvania. What's the game I'd like to revisit with people? Crime Simulator before we discovered pistols. Man, the pistols really made that game not a game anymore, which is, it was fun, like, you know, for a minute when we had them, but like, it really just took the game out of the game. What else?
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
The feeling of playing Diablo 2 20 years ago or whatever again. Man, playing Diablo 2 for like back in the day, that feeling again would be great. I miss when Molly and I first started dating and Zombie Mold had his Vox Populi server, which I think Vox still maybe exists right now. I know it's been, that's another story. Having the community feeling on Minecraft during the Vox Populi days where like there was towns and nations and stuff being built and there were just tons of people building like communities in Minecraft. That was a pretty fun and amazing feeling too. Just like casually like, hey, I'll trade you guys some iron for, you know, some stone. I'm working on building this building. Yeah, sure. And just everyone was like, there, you know, there were PvP things and there were some assholes. There always are. But like, I'm not saying all PvPers are assholes, but I'm saying that sometimes they're often related. Whoops. But the community feeling in Minecraft was really cool, and people working together on things and hanging out and going to different events and stuff like that. That was really fun. That was a fun thing that I hope is replicated by another game sometime, but only once in my life have I experienced something like that, and that was the 2012 to like 2014 days. Kinkata saved the 69 months. Nice indeed. 300 bits is such a great blueprints discussion. Well, we started with blueprints. A little bit. Kind of. Not really. I meant to get into blueprints. I was going to talk about some stuff because like I've got a stream up in the background. I never even fucking pulled up here. Because people are telling me I missed something in a box. Okay, let's switch over to fucking blueprints for a minute, all right? Wither. Fucking son of a bitch. Let me bring this up. Oh, actually, I want that there. I want this down here. What do they think of the 300 bits? Son of a bitch. Wither. Is this the box you guys are talking about? People are telling me I missed some shit in a box. Are these the boxes? And I never opened the middle box of getting a blue scepter. Spoilers, by the way. I don't know if it had. Yeah, shut up, me. One of the boxes is blue. And all of the
God, I'm so smart.
curtains are blue.
Dude, is this the kind of is this the kind of assessment I make when playing the game? Guys, I've been staring at these for 30 minutes. One of these boxes is blue. Truly in the bits. Whether I barely even know her. Am I wearing the same shirt? I might. Yeah, I think so. Hell yeah.
So like, I kind of want to open.
I like
that
this
'cause
shirt
of the
actually. I like
color
this shirt a
scheme.
lot, so I wear it a lot.
So maybe like people think that they're gonna go with this one. I don't.
Dude, I even shaved my head about the same. Slightly less grays here. There's a little bit more darkness in the beard. Girls at 500 bits. You have the upgrade to the parlor to have 2 wind-up keys? No, I do not. I only have the 1 wind-up key. I took the 3 gems one because I really believed in my ability to solve logic puzzles back in the day.
Don't know.
Okay, so I opened, if I remember right, I opened the blue box, and the blue box had, spoilers here, by the way, the blue box had a book. The black box, I think, led to a cutscene, right? But here's how I got around that. So in this episode, I opened 2 of the boxes because I drafted 2 parlors. Because of the Chamber of Mirrors, I added another parlor blueprint to my list of blueprints. So I don't have 2 keys, but I can draft the parlor twice. So in that case, I came here and I opened the blue box and the black box. So that's how I opened both of those boxes. I've never opened the white box. And people have been telling me in some of my comments and even the streams, they're like, hey, you missed something in a box. Like, go back to the mining room. And to me, the mining room is the room right by where like the turning of the gear is that leads to the sanctum. So I thought maybe there was something in a box in that room, but maybe they meant this box. I don't know what box people are referring to, but people keep telling me I've missed something, and I don't know which fucking box they're talking about. The black box in here. I have to record some blueprints tonight. I didn't notice what was in the black box. I don't think I ever got a chance to look in the black box, did I? Oh, Jesus, hi, me. Fucking get out of my screen. Oh, God. Dana, never go full screen on me. Oh, it's hideous. Okay, I'm looking in the black box. There is a nice oak, it looks like, maybe an oak finish. I know it's the same shirt, okay? I get it. I have like 50 shirts and I wear 3 of them, all right? Fuck you. Loose ones, if I'm right, you figure out the dartboard first time is one of my favorite moments. Big brain. Well, thank you. I don't remember the dartboard the first time. The dartboard's so fucking everything gets so complicated in this game. It's kind of crazy. Truly in the bits. True for Evan's Wade is just a series of Wade clones. Is just the same Wade clone coming out of his box, and that's possible.
Well, I guess the box is empty.
It's pretty fucking empty. Hey Ryan, no man, I only own. Actually, I got a new shirt today. My brother and sister-in-law and my 2 nieces in Minnesota, they sent me a "I'm not an uncle, I'm a funkle" shirt. I was gonna wear it today, but I just got it, and I like to wash clothes before I wear them for the first time. So I'm gonna throw it in the wash pile and beg Molly to wash it so I can wear it soon. Because I'm a shitlord.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Stairs later, the 57 months, Twitch Pro, welcome back. Okay, let's see. Do I get to see the lid? Open the fucking box, Simon!
Well, I guess I'm glad we opened the blue box first. What a sad cutscene. Oh, fuck. For like a frame there. Oh, hold on. Let's go, I don't... Hello? How do I slow this? Am I stupid? Why can't I change this? Guys, help. Use comma or period keys to go frame by frame. Okay, well, we'll do that. God damn it. My screen's too dirty. Okay, do you guys see? My screen's too dirty. There's too much spit on my monitor. I can't see. It's like Starry Night right now. I can't see. It's so dirty. I don't know how I ever have a conversation with anybody face to face because I must fucking just spit nonstop. My screens look like porn is filmed in here because I'm just so fucking spitty. I listen, man. I call it like I see it. It doesn't look good. Okay, so I opened these boxes. I don't know what the hell I just clicked. In here. Doesn't mean there couldn't be anything, but is that it? Like, not that it was unsatisfying, but like, I don't. Okay, well, I'm going the wrong way. Do I go back? No, it just turned. Ugh. God, it's horrible. Okay, well, whatever's in the boxes, I don't think I actually ever really gave it a good look. I mean, it looks pretty fucking empty here, but full screen. Wait, I will not. I mean, I'll do me now, but I don't have to look at me. I don't like looking or hearing myself. Dana's been an editor for 10 years because I don't like looking at myself. Girl saving 100 bits. Going to have to go back. How annoying is it to get back down here? I have to get the boiler room. Do I have to get the key of shenanigans or whatever the fuck it's called again? Other than the boiler room, what other doors lock again? I think there's a security door. So I either need the key card or I need to have utility closet and security. I need to have the boiler room. Okay, what if... I feel like I'm breaking my own rule here. What if we just fucking go in and open this thing real quick? Take a screenshot, increase the brightness. I apparently need to go back, man. Apparently I just need to go back. So what if we just launch it up and we try to get in there real quick? Where's blueprints? That means that for the first time I'm going to be streaming my main save.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Witness tagged in the 82 months. Welcome back. Hey mods, can we change the game to blueprints? Also, I don't know how the audio is going to be at the moment because I've got it set up for recording. All right, y'all, we're gonna go back to the fucking room. I need to draft a parlor or two.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Arastiel, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back.
All right. There might be accidental spoilers here for the recordings that haven't come out yet. Don't pay attention. I won't be talking about it. I'm not going to spoil recordings that haven't come out yet. Oh, I had sauna today? You guys make me use my fucking sauna day? Fuck. Okay. So... I need to get parlor, boiler room. What else? What other rooms do I need? Key of Ares? Is that what it's called? Key of Ares? Let's go billiard just in case. Oh, so utility might have been good too. I was saying in case I get key card. Then I saw utility room. Oh, fuck. I don't know what 2 dots means. Does that mean do it twice? Is that 8? $30 minus 5 minus 5. Okay. 10 minus 5 minus 5 is 0. Times 5 is 0. Plus 10 is just 10? Listen, y'all. I don't know. I'm just here. I guess den, keep options open. We need to find boiler room. We need to find parlor. I kind of want to take observatory when I get a chance to. I'm trying to build my stars back up, so let's go ahead and just do that. Twins! There will be spoilers here for the main save if you guys haven't watched that or aren't caught up on it. I don't think I need the lever for anything. The last day on the YouTube series is 75. Okay, I really cannot talk about anything then. My lips are sealed. I guess it really wants me to take this fucking nook. Girls 800 bits. Need boiler room, parlor room, microchips, sledgehammer. I need the sledgehammer again. What do I have to suck to get a parlor to show up? Because, like, lips are open. Okay. There's a parlor. Okay. I don't want the gems. I just want the turnkey, right? I can take the gems from trophy room, though. Seven keys. Alright, we will not be looking at the trophy case, just in case. I don't know what all is on there. Though I think the series... Anyway. Just not going to talk about it. Trying to avoid spoilers for the main series as much as I can. Other than, obviously, the fact that we've been pretty deep. Another parlor gets me a second key. We'll take that. So now we gotta go get boiler room. Right? Hellhounded, that's a great question. I'm gonna try not to talk about too much just in case. Though the answer I think is no, I don't know. I guess give me dining room in case we need more steps. The scepter could get me more blue rooms, but I'm actually kind of hoping to see a green room, because the green room could give me the sledgehammer. This is fine. So I was hoping to get a sledgehammer before I go full blue. So let's actually do this into a green room. Don't need the hammer. Well, we're kind of working on it anyway. And we didn't get it anyway. Take this, but we'll come back later. Well, let me trigger it. Now I definitely want to get the utility closet at some point. We haven't seen the drawing room yet. Give me some dice.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
So everything of the 47 months, good evening. Hope you're doing well.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Argyle, thank you for the 6 months. Start with Blueprint still here. Intend to stick around for good. Get hooked so bad. Oh man, it's such a good game. We want to go low right now. We'll still change offline to unlocked. Okay. 7 keys is pretty good. Wish I could rotate. There's a certain combination of things that could happen here that would actually kind of irritate me quite a bit. I'm really hoping don't happen. Okay, you know, at this point, I think we go blue. We've already got blue from the scepter, but we'll go double blue because I really want this boiler room. Perfect. Okay, I need to go divert power down there. Do I still need, like, utility closet? This is fine, I guess. Real quick before we go mess with that, let me see what I get up here. Rotunda would give me options. I'm not worried about memos. Before anyone starts talking memos. I'm not doing that.
I was born.
That's
to
for the
subscribe to
recording.
Wade.
Okay, that's not powering that. How do I... I'm gonna divert this. Is that right? How do I get power to you?
need you to go around. Is it this? No. That's just going from here to here. I need you, I think. Turn it again? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, that would do it. Ah, solved it. Okay, look at our steps. Now, we still don't have... a key card. I think I might need a key card or utility closet. Do I need a key card or utility closet? Or is that door already unlocked? Oh, fuck. Yes. Okay. Let me just waste a whole bunch of steps here then real quick. We should have steps from dining room, so I'm not super concerned, but I am a little concerned. Also, I need to get over there. Alright, gotta change this again in a minute.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Fuck. Okay, I'll have to rotate that again before we go. Cord, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. The best man you've ever known? I feel terrible for you then. I'm honored, but also like, damn. Billiard could have it. Oh my god, normal math? What is this? 6, 18. Okay, back to 1.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Okay. Well, that wasn't it. Anxiety, the 16 months. Welcome back. Glad to be back. Glad to be playing. Can Music Room give you a key card? I don't think a major key. Walk-in closet could. It can? Well. It didn't. But good to know. Attic could. Or it could have everything else. Okay. I don't know if keycard can be in chest.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Also haven't seen the drawing room at all, which is kind of crazy. Okay, no key card, right? No key card. Mustang Sally, the 13 months. Need your mom's cancer free. I'm awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome. I hope you have a great New Year as well. I could potentially get the trader in the outside room, but like that's a gamble, right? I can't guarantee that. I really want to use all my redraws here, but this would work, right? Utility closet would work. That would work for the outside room too, right? Because I set them to unlocked. Okay. All right, I just gotta get Key of Ares, right? We've done everything else we need. I gotta get microchips and Key of Ares. I think that's pretty much everything. Let's get this back where we need it. Okay. We need to go back to dining room, get some more steps. Boiler room? I got one of those. Okay, it should be faster to take the foundation. Shooba-doo-wop, shooba-dooba-dooba-doo-wop, yeah. Where the fuck is the Key of Ares? Is that elevator into the chess room?
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Denting Apollo through Twitch Prime. Okay. Alright, but first you guys told me I need microchips. So there'll be one over here and one over there. Microchips, boiler room, keycard door. Okay. Hey Viz, happy to do it. Oh, one on the bridge, yep. Over here by the whatever's outside. The Key of Ares. I have to get the Key of Ares. That's the one that's in the chess puzzle room, right? And then I go back out here and I go through the dark tunnel. Right? I don't need it? Are you sure I don't need it? It's already open? Basement key was needed so it stays open. Key of Ares only opens the scepter chest. Why did I think it opened one of these doors? Okay, we'll go. We should have enough steps. Okay. To be fair, this was like July of last year that I did this. Where the fuck is this tunnel? This is the gemstone cavern. Where's the tunnel at? Is the tunnel down the steps too? To the left? It's like right below me right now. Right there. Okay. I just like wasting steps.
That's foundation, so this must be the tunnel I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. God, it feels weird being in here again. Oh. All I needed was the microchips. Okay, so I just needed the microchips and the wind-up keys. Everything else was done. I guess boiler... Did I need boiler? Oh, son of a bitch! They gave me a wind-up key! Nah, I've got 3! Okay, so you guys told me to open this box. It's a beautiful wood. Looks like it was a well-made box. Could hold a book. Maybe some knickknacks. Gems, even. Girls in the bits. It's the swirl. Swirl. There's a photo I took of a swirl. Oh, God. I have 9,000 photos, and most of them are of my animals. Where did I find the picture of the swirl? Oh, God. Ladyship room? Was this in the freezer? Did I ever figure out what this meant?
To subscribe to Wade.
Critter, thank the 6 months. Half a year, welcome back. I don't know if I ever figured out what the fuck that meant. Maybe I did. Maybe it meant nothing. I don't remember. Her ladyship swirled. Dude, I fucking... How am I supposed to find that specific photo in all of this bullshit? I've got 9,000 fucking photos here. Okay, well, it had to have been before that. Right. I take way too many pictures of my pets, I'm realizing. I'm not going to stop doing it, but, like, I take way too many pictures of my pets. Wait, her ladyship diary. I just found the diary. Okay, hold on. There's no picture of a swirl there. Do I not make folders? Okay, not know how versus being too lazy to do so are different things. I just want to point that out. I'm guessing I found the swirl before I actually got the key to open the diary in her ladyship's chambers. So the swirl photo is probably way before this. Okay, hold on. We talking this? I went to take a screenshot and accidentally turned off my phone, so I just lost it again. That might be my bad. That might be my bad. I mean, what the fuck does it tell me? Does it ever end? Okay. Great. That is the only one with a pattern in the top. There is no end to this journey. Does it ever end? Okay. I mean, the picture, it looks like there's little, like, X's and dashes along the swirl. I don't know what that's supposed to tell me. Let's get a photo. So now I've got the swirl and the does it never end. I've got those side by side in my phone. Those pictures are now side by side. So this is the box that you guys are telling me in the comments that I missed something in the box. And what I missed was a throwback to the note with the swirl on it. I mean, it just looks like wood grain. Obviously, when you have that note right by it, it looks like somebody. This, even after looking at it, this still looks like nothing. But I've got them photoed. That's okay, you'll forget those two photos go to... I mean, I've got them side by side in my pictures, and they're the two latest blueprints photos, so... But, you know, now we've seen inside the white box, which we'd never seen before. I need to check something for me real quick. Fuck. Hey Dana, are you here? Is Dana here? Dana. I need my editor. Well, Dana's gonna get a message in a bit. There's something I must do, and I can't not do it. I can't not do it. So I'm gonna have to do it. Because I have a feeling it will be a complete and total waste of my fucking time. But for posterity... I need my editor. Alright, everybody remember. Wait, why is my screen cut off? Oh, because Minecraft. I didn't know the bottom half of my screen wasn't showing. Did you guys tell me that? That the bottom half of the game wasn't showing? Like this tiny little bit down here wasn't showing because of me stretching Minecraft the other day? Can't believe you. I actually figured out something was wrong with the stream before you guys for once. That's crazy. Terabyte Day of the Raid. Welcome, Raiders, to the stream. This should not be happening. I should not be playing this game right now. Welcome to I should not be playing this game right now. This is my sacred main save for YouTube only. And I'm on here right now. And I really feel like I'm cheating on my main save with my main save, which makes no sense. I realize when I say it out loud. But welcome. I need a rotunda, right?
I was born to subscribe to
Jay Coher,
Wade.
thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you.
I was born to subscribe to Wade.
Don't tell me I gotta put in the fucking lights. Don't make me do that. So, it turns out one of my rooms I may or may not need on row 8 is the utility room. And like, you know, well, when in Rome, will this be uploaded to YouTube? I guess likely, yeah. At least I'll have Dana cut at least this part out and upload it or attach it to another video. Biggest, yes, this is as endgame gets. Do not start watching blueprints where I'm at now. Hayatu, that is a great question. I don't really want to spoil for my YouTube series. But I've got fewer rooms left than I've done. And this is one of them. Do I have to solve this shit? Dude, how long ago? I hate these blue memos, man. These blue memos are the worst fucking pain in my ass. Devs, you are fucking evil for making me get 58 blue rooms on row 8. Also, I've had Kirk Darren as a pseudonym in my notes for fucking ever, and in that blue memo. Okay. Blue, green, white, red, purple? Off blue, green, white, red, purple. Oh, fuck. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Nothing fell. Probably. Okay. Purple. I don't remember how to do this. Oh, how do I make this shit fucking purple? No, I did not tip over liquid. I just almost threw my phone on the ground. All green first. What the? It's been so long since I was good at this. Okay. All purple. I need this to stay purple. This goes to red. Or not.
White, red, purple. Okay, there we go. Jesus fucking. I do not miss this puzzle. Where are you at, you little sticky note piece of shit? DC Power's designs for the VAC controls were partly inspired by the gift they received from their client, an original Morajai box. It's about as useful as I expected. It's lore. It's lore. Okay. Okay. Rotunda and billiard room are already in the notes. I do have to end in a blue room to keep my scepter. So, end in a blue room we shall do. This has been a stream excerpt. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to do this on stream. I just had to find the box and the secret of the box. All right. Dana, I hope they accept my heartfelt apology. Nothing else I need to do, right? I didn't get anything out of coat check. You know, I'm gonna go draft. I'm gonna go draft more rooms. I want my fucking sauna steps back. You all stole my sauna steps for something I needed to do, and I'll never forgive you for it. You know? You guys made me do this. No one told you to play. How dare you put this on me? Take your bits and shove them with her. Which is probably something you're into. I'm not using a redraw here. It's not that worth it for me. A single dice. Alt F4? No. It's fine. Listen, this day happened, y'all. We are keeping this day in the books. This day happened. Okay? We can all sit here and act like it didn't, but truth be told, this day happened. Okay? We'll just start with some extra money and gems tomorrow. You know what? That'll make up for it. All right, ballroom's blue room. I could go over here, but fuck it. All right, get me out of my main save. You all have seen enough. You all have seen more than you should. This might be a shorter stream. I might wrap up and go get some food with my wife. I'm being honest with you all. I wasn't meaning to really play Blueprints. I'm gonna have to look at that other game. The other game by Raw Fury. Can't believe I put this on stream. I feel so guilty. What was the other game called? Oh, the Seance of Blake Manor. Seance of Blake Manor. Overwhelmingly positive. We may just have to stream this at some point, or I'll record. I'll do something with it.
Why is there no combo pack with blueprints? Like Blake Manor, they have a deluxe edition of Blake Manor. I always spend extra money. I can spend $4 extra. Done. Add to cart. Easy. What do you think of the bits? Blame way. Oh, okay. True thing, the bits. Wait, we're just the voices outside your head. How can we make you do anything? I don't know. I feel like it's your fault. There is. You already have blueprint. It shows me combos. Steam used to show me combos all the time of games I already owned. All right. Well, Seance of Blake Manor has been added to my my thingy, my cart. I'll pick it up. You know, another game I thought about streaming today that I ended up not doing is my brain, I just blanked on the name of it. Alchemy something. It's like a Satisfactory type game or something, but it's like alchemy. Alchemy Lab, Alchemy Factory, Alchemy Sim, Alchemy something. It's like you go and you build gears and potions and stuff. Alchemy Factory, maybe it's that. This is in my cart. Let me go to my library. I'll take a look. I'll tell you what it's called. Alchemy Factory. That's the one. It is, in fact, Alchemy Factory. So, I don't know. I just don't know if that's kind of like, I like playing games like that. I don't know if those kind of games are fun for y'all to watch. But Seance of Blake Manor's been added. Maybe we'll stream that soon. I think it's tomorrow, we're gonna resume the RL craft. So Molly, JP, and I will put a few more hours into RL craft tomorrow. I know I still owe blind art. Yes, I know. And 7 Days to Die. I think 7 Days to Die and RL Craft were the last two things. Am I right about that? The last two things from the American Heart Association? Okay. So I'm taking this weekend off because just a combination of things and just honestly getting through the holidays and me, an extrovert, being socialized out. People have been on me to take a week or two off. I can't justify it, so I'm taking 4 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I will be taking off. I don't love that I'm doing it. I might still record blueprints, but I'm not supposed to, I guess. But like, I don't know. I'm taking 4 days off, and I'm doing whatever I want in those 4 days, I guess. Whatever that is. So, plan is to take those days off, but moving into the week after, I think Molly's birthday is coming up on a Sunday, and the Saturday before, I think January 17th is the day I'll be at AtomCon. So that weekend gets a little bit tight, and I think that Friday Ryan wanted to do something. So I've got to find a day for 7 Days to Die. Was it just 7 Days to Die, or was there crowd control or any other strings attached to it, or is it just normal 7 Days to Die? Because maybe I can talk to Ryan or something about just making that a 7 Days to Die thing. Because I know Pat wanted to join for 7 days. But I think it's just revisiting 7 Days to Die after all this time. Because it's been a while since I've played it. When is the last time I played 7 Days to Die? 2021. May of 2021 was the last time I launched 7 Days to Die. So it has been almost 5 years. 7 Days to Die, even then, I didn't really fully recognize. Like, if you guys go to my YouTube channel and you look up 7 Days to Die playlists, I played this game at like Alpha fucking 2 or something. I played some very early access 7 Days to Die. I still think of that when I think of 7 Days to Die, and I know it's majorly different now. I played with Zombie, Molly, I think Latin joined for one, JP. Obviously, Mark and I did a series on it. We had some very early access run-throughs of 7 Days to Die. That was back in the days of 7 Days and Rust and Settlers of Catan and Minecraft nation building. Amnesia: The Dark Descent, probably. Like those were The blind art is from 2019. I owe something from 2019. Okay, 2026 is the year blind art gets done. Or I die trying. Hey, 7 years. It's a good number. And at least I've never fully let it die. Like, I'll get to it. Huh. Well, you know, it's on the to-do list. Just like changing the light bulb that's out in the garage. It's on the to-do list. Maybe it's been there for 6 months. Maybe it's been hard for Molly to see out getting into her car at night. But it's on the to-do list. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for the stream. Thank you, mods, for being here. Thank you, everyone, to subscribe, get subscribe bits, followed, rated. Appreciate the support. Just like my shoulder surgery, it's on the to-do list, guys. It is on the to-do list. We are getting there. Is that why she fell in the garage? No, there's another light that works. Just not the light, you know? Anywho. Who is streaming? Hey, Pat is actually fucking playing 7 Days to Die right now. That's kind of crazy. That's weird. We're going to raid Pat, and you guys get a preview of 7 Days to Die to see what I get to do later. All right, go be nice to Pat. Listen to his mods, his rules. Represent them however you will. Appreciate all the support today. Thank you guys for helping me solve the mystery of the box. I now know that wood grain can have a swirl in it. And I think that changed my life. I think I'm going to be a sarcastic asshole, and then whenever that puzzle actually comes up, I'll be like, oh, thank God I've got that already. But for now, thank you guys for showing me some wood grain in an empty box. Really appreciate that. It's so different from the other swirl that I already had a picture of. You know? Mind blown. Gotta love good craftsmanship. Indeed. All right. Well, go be nice to Pat. I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more RL craft. Watch Distractable. New episode came out today that I forgot to tweet out. So I guess I get to go do that right now. Look forward to a tweet in a few minutes about Distractable. More recording tomorrow night. D&D should be back this Wednesday. So if you guys are Lost Initiative fans, I'll see you over there. Otherwise, go hang out with Pat and enjoy some 7 Days to Die. See y'all later. Goodbye, good night, adios, farewell. Sorry for the short stream, but it is what it is today, you know? It is what it is today. Get the fuck out.